Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Over the past couple of weeks I've been talking about how to get started achieving your health, fitness and weight loss goals before Easter, and this week I'm going to continue with that theme. And if you have already watched the videos, then you'll already have at least started, you'll have set some goals and hopefully written an action plan to achieve those goals. Then this week is actually where you need to start taking that action. So that's what I'm going to talk about in the video today. So if you haven't already done what I've asked you to do in the previous 2 weeks, then make sure you do that first, because there is no point taking any action whatsoever until you know what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it, because you'll probably end up doing the wrong thing, or you just won't be able to stick at it because it's not you've not got your plan of action. Yeah, make sure that you set some goals, get a plan together of how you're going to achieve those goals, and ask someone for help if you need it, personal trainer like myself, or have a look online for some training programs, or join a group, Slim World group or something like that. So basically, if you have done your action plan from last week, and you know exactly how you're going to at least start to achieve your goals, then this week's homework is going to be really simple, and you're going to just simply take the first step and do one thing, at least one thing, from that plan of action to help you achieve your goals. So we talked about last week how if it's fitness, obviously you need to do some kind of exercise to help you get fitter. Depends how you define fitness. If most people, fitness means sort of stamina, cardiovascular, not feeling out of breath when they go up the stairs, that sort of thing. So if that's your goal, fitness, then you may want to start running, cycling, swimming, join a fitness class, join the gym, use the equipment there, personal training, whatever it is that interests you, that you think you'll stick at, and you've got the resources open and available to you, then that's what you need to start with. Doing at least just one session, that's all you've got to do. It's really simple. It's not necessarily easy, because if it was easy everyone would be doing it and you would have started a long time ago. But it is really simple. You've just got to do that first session, and then when you've done that first session, it's just about doing the next session and aiming for sort of 2 to 3 sessions a week if you are a complete beginner. Obviously make sure that that is suitable for you, and you can ask for help from me or from a doctor or physio, or whoever that you would take advice from. But usually 2 to 3 sessions a week is a good amount to be doing. But it's just about that first session. So that's what I would ask any one of my clients, or anyone who asks me for advice. I would say, look, just start with that first exercise session or class or whatever it is that you're going to do, and just start from there, because then when you break it down into smaller chunks, it does make it more manageable, rather than thinking you've got to do loads of hours each and every week and getting too overwhelmed with it. So let's just bring it back in. So said fitness, you need to be doing some kind of exercise. So if that's your main goal, then make sure you are taking some action this week by doing that one exercise session at least, okay? If your goal is weight loss, then you're going to need to be burning some more calories, and also reducing your calorie intake a little bit. And I've said last week about the thing that gets clients really good results, and it's really straightforward, and it's something that everyone can get because it's free and it's just available to download the app on your app store, and that's MyFitnessPal. So if that was in your plan of action for weight loss, then this week I want you to actually have the app ready to go, be set up, and actually start logging your food intake. And it will also be able to account for your energy expenditure as well. So if you are exercising and burning some more calories, whether that's walking, running, or doing any of the fitness that I just talked about, then it will also account for the calories, the extra calories that you expend during that exercise, and will balance it accordingly, so that you're not having to restrict your intake by a silly amount, really. I don't believe that you should be reducing your calorie intake to a silly level, sort of like any of those fad diets where it's sort of 1,000 to 1500 calories, it's not going to be enough. So 1500 calories maybe, depending on the amount of exercise you're doing, but you need to be eating enough to keep your energy levels up, stop you getting ill, and just feeling good as well. Life's for living, you need to have the energy to do that, so that's where food comes in. So anyway, going off a little bit off track, if your goal is weight loss, then I want you to download that MyFitnessPal app, because it is really good, and I promise you'll get results as long as you stick to the energy goals that it tells you to stick to. So that might be your first action plan. It might be that you join a Slimming World or Weight Watchers or some kind of group, weight management group, or set something up at work or with your friends yourself, where you have a weekly weigh-in, and you encourage each other like that. It could be, there's lots of different options, but MyFitnessPal is a really good simple one to get started with. So that would be one of the first action points for you if it's weight loss, and then obviously the exercise as well would be really beneficial because you're burning more calories. And then if your goal is sort of energy levels and just feeling better about yourself, kind of health, then you're going to need to be eating, making better food choices, maybe reducing your caffeine intake, not having so much coffee perhaps, swapping some of your snacks. If you're snacking on maybe crisps or chocolate or biscuits, swapping those for some healthier alternatives will really help just feeling better. Maybe some fresh fruit, or for instead of coffee having tea or green tea or things like that, where you just simple swaps, and it's just will make all the difference. So some ideas of action points that hopefully you came up with last week anyway, but this week you're actually going to start taking that action. Okay, if you need some extra accountability, get in touch with me. I'm always happy to help and support everyone. Just send me an email, comment on the video, whatever you would like to do. If you need any extra help, then obviously personal training, always happy to help. And let's just get started, because the starting is one of the hardest parts of the journey. But once you've taken that first step and you've actually taken some action, I promise you'll feel better for it, and you'll want to keep going, and you'll feel more motivated. You've just got to keep taking that next step each and every time. So good luck, enjoy the week.